this week's fail mail was your worst / funniest school trips. So we all remember some of them were good. School trips generally fun, but some of them have gone better than others. So let's go for a look, right? This is a funny one, pretty gentle. Some of these, quite these are pretty gentle as well, and obviously there's a lot of needing bodily functions as well. This one's pretty gentle. Right? The school organised a trip to watch Othello at the Globe Theatre for A-level exams. Very fancy. We didn't know until we got there that it was the hip-hop version. Which didn't help with English lit.
Nice.
But also I could just imagine as well the lameness of the hip-hop version of Othello.
Oh, yeah. Just so bad.
Also, because that show is about race as well, it's about him. But obviously, I'm sure you haven't read any Shakespeare, but I have, and it's about how he's black and he's the Moor, and they don't really accept him into their society. So just like him rapping and going like, yo, don't play
accept me for who I am.
And I'm here to say, you're not accepting me for who I am today.
Amazing.
I think would be fantastic.
It reminds me of that reminds me of, just remember at school, or maybe you didn't get to do this, but at school when you did English, when you did Romeo and Juliet, like the cool teacher would always put on the Baz Luhrmann version of Romeo and Juliet.
Oh yeah,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, you thought
check this out. This is pretty hip. This is pretty cool.
What do you think, guys? What do you think of Shakespeare? Boring?
Yeah. Boring.
Unrelatable?
Unrelatable? Dull? Let me show you this.
Strap yourselves in, guys.
Yeah. You're about to have your mind blown.
Exactly, yeah. So went on a 2-night trip to Nottingham for a conference for kids applying to medical school. This is where it gets a bit weird. Then we were told our every move was being watched. And if we leaked any secret tips, we would get blacklisted from applying to medical school. Turns out...
Okay. Sort of internment camp for a medical school of applicants. Okay.
What twist? Turns out the speakers claiming to be doctors were all actors.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Was a good excuse for a bunch of 16-year-olds to get smashed in Nottingham uni halls, though. So they had a good time. But that's literally gone. Like, they've literally gone them. They basically said, don't tell anyone what we're saying here because we're making it all up and it's a load of actors.
Yeah. And they got a load of actors who clearly don't know, who are like reading the lines off before, and like just someone sticks their hand up and like asks a medical question and they'd be like, yeah, so if you just like refer to your textbook, like you'll be able to find out.
A lot of medicine is confidence, guys. You've got to believe you're a doctor. Okay?
Yeah. Look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I am a doctor. I am doctor.
This one's from friend of the show, Leanne, who has sent in a lot of these in the past. Stayed at a cottage in Wales as part of a history club trip.
Cool. Yeah.
Sorry, Leanne. And we caught one of the boys in action throwing sheep poo at our dorm window.
Amazing.
That dude is just definitely. I want to know what's going on in that guy's life now. Like,
yeah.
Right, so those are all of the stories. Actually, it's got this one as well. So not technically their one, but went to the theatre to see Rock of Ages, and there was a school trip there from Wales. We're based in Southampton. There were definitely year 7 kids there. Rock of Ages, if you haven't watched it, includes strippers and Kevin Clifton off Strictly getting a simulated blowy. Then it says, wondered if they were expecting School of Rock.
Yeah, excellent. You know, that reminds me of in Edinburgh last year going to see that improvised musical thing. What is it? It's like the musical.
Oh yeah,
there's improv musicals. And Showstoppers, that was it. Yeah. Anyway, they did a song from Avenue Q called like "Fuck You Against the Wall," but they didn't realise there was an entire primary school in the audience, and their teacher was like freaking out because they were like "Fuck her against the wall," and I was just like, "Oh no,
Jesus." But the show must go on. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Right, let's get into some quicker ones. Visiting a rabbit farm was great. until we realised the rabbits were there for lab.
Be slaughtered for their coats. Yeah.
They've said it ruined the whole vibe.
Yeah, really brought it down. Real dull. Yeah. First bit of the tour, amazing. As we got towards the end, got a bit more depressing. Yeah.
Time I pissed myself in the middle of Bruges. Survived an hour coach journey without anybody noticing. Impressive. That is impressive. The smell and the patch to get through that. Fair enough. Unless he's like, nobody noticed, and everyone was like, Greg's definitely pissed himself.
He's seen. Yeah.
Nobody noticed. Funnily enough, no one sat within 2 seats of me. Weird. This is an interesting one. Went to a school trip just the day after my first day at the gym. I sat in the middle of a palace and cried.
Oh,
the pain. I assume the pain was too bad.
Yeah.
Fell asleep on bus. Girl painted my nails. When home, Mum discussed with me how it's okay to be gay.
Wow. Okay.
Sort of weirdly progressive and regressive in the same breath there from Mother.
Sort of kind of trying to do the right thing but getting it wrong.
I've noticed you've tried to be an individual today, and it's fine to be homosexual.
Yeah.
That's what the mum said. What else we got here? Skiing to Italy when I was 10. Grazie. Cool. Threw up on the bus on the way down and nearly died 3 times.
Wow. Okay, so I've got a similar sort of thing. I didn't actually, but we were in Switzerland camping, right? It's like and we're up a mountain, and they just said to us, just don't drink. Like that's the only, if you drink, you're getting sent home.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't actually get caught, but one of my mates did. 2 of my mates did, right? And their parents were so pissed off because they were like, if you get caught, we're sending you home on the next flight. The only next flight out was a business class flight, and their parents all had to pay like $1,000 each, in the flight cost to send them home. And you've never seen such pissed off parents in your entire life.
Bougie parents, they splash $1,000 on that respect. Damn.
They didn't have a choice. No, they had no choice. The school paid and then charged the parents.
Oh wow, shit.
Yeah.
Man, fucking. And the thing is as well, at that age, the drinking's so lame as well. It's not like you were having like a big party.
It was like literally a few beers.
Yeah, exactly. And then oh shit.
But basically what happened, one girl got too drunk and she ruined it for everyone.
Classic. What is she like? Oh, sorry. Well, if you're that girl, you got some explaining to these parents. Yeah. Classic French trip, mouldy bus baguettes, drunken teachers breaking up dorm parties. Sounds brilliant. That sounds like a fucking laugh. The year 10 French Alps trip, everyone got food poisoning, 4 days puking and shitting. Yep, true. Someone's just given a 2-parter. Isle of Wight Sailing Academy, drowned. Thorpe Park Swarm Ride, heart attack.
Excellent.
Great sentence here. I puked thrice on the bus.
Thrice. Just there's always a kid who puked on a coach. Wherever the coach was, there's always someone spewing.
We're hearing from these children here.
Yeah, the spewers.
This is great as well. No more context in this. I shit in my pants.
Great.
And then final one might be my favorite. 2 words. Funeral directors.
Worst school trip of all time.
So kids,
we're going to the
funeral directors. This is the dead bodies where they put them. You'll all end up in here someday. Yeah, this is. You remember your nan? She's in this room.
Yeah. Stuff.
Shocker. But yeah, thank you very much for sending all those in. That was an absolute delight to read through. And look, we're here to celebrate failure and the times it goes wrong. So this is what it's all about.